Hello, I'm AverageJoe, and today we're not in the Journey world. We will be going there. There's just something I really have to show you. It's amazing. Alright, so this is my redstone testing world. This is where I do all my testing on redstone and stuff. Uh, there's a lot of lag because I got a lot of clocks and stuff. There's just a whole bunch of stuff here. I used to have another one that was a lot bigger, but I kind of broke that. So, yeah, now I have this one. Alright, so which button was it? I think it was this one. Was it this one? Alright, okay. So I really have to show you this. It's so cool. Alright, over here. I think it's over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna summon uh Ender Crystal here. So you know these are the things that you find in the end, you shoot arrows at them and all that. Well, you're never gonna guess what I found out you can do. Watch this. Yeah, you can blow up an Ender Crystal with a fishing rod. How cool is that? I came across this after I was wondering what you could. I realized that entities take damage when you hit them with the fishing rod thing, and I wondered if it would actually destroy an ender crystal because, you know, if they take any damage, they blow up. And it turns out they do. And I thought that was like really awesome. So I really want to show you that because I think that might be um one way to get rid of the crystals without having to use any arrows. I mean, you still gotta like pile up on there, and arrows are, you know, go a lot farther in that because this only goes like so far. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting, and I thought I would show you guys my testing world here. It's a bunch of stuff, whole bunch of stuff. Things I've tested for Journey to the End, and things I test for, you know, just for fun, see if it works. Couple things I tried recreating from my old world and that, so yeah. Alright, so we're back in Journey to the End here. And holy crap, the frame rate's dropping like the bass. I'm never gonna say that again, I swear to God. I need to stop saying that. Yeah, large drop of frame rate. That's because I'm trying to record on probably 16 chunks. Let me see. Options, video size. Yeah, I'm trying to record on 16 chunks, so there's like a whole bunch of frame drops and that. But yeah, I kind of like I kind of like playing the game on 16 chunks because sometimes when it loads over there, you can see things that you couldn't see before. Yeah, there we go. You can see a bit of cobblestone right off in the distance there, yeah. Alright, so today, I hadn't really planned anything out for what I want to do today. I was thinking maybe work on the sheep farm in the basement a little bit. I have done a little bit of work on that. I know I haven't done anything in a long time. In fact, I missed my video last week. But yeah, in case you didn't know, I'm trying to make a little sheep farm down here. And I want it so that I can have sheep down here, and when I press a button, they all get over here and they're kind of floating up and down and bobbing. And then, well, yeah, you just press a button and it all flows down, and the sheep are just bobbing up and down in there, and you can, like, pick them out and stuff, shear them and things. But as you can see with the still water there, uh, we, uh, we still got a ways to go on that. But I don't know if that's what I want to work on. The thing I really want to work on, the thing I really want to work on, is a place to grow mushrooms. And possibly a netherwort farm. Yeah, because you see we got a lot of netherwort and we got a little bit of soul sand. And I like using potions, so I want to make a lot of netherwort. Alright, so let's just put this dirt away. I think I'm missing one, actually. Am I missing a bit of dirt? Am I missing any? That can't be right. No, I'm not missing any. Ah, well. But yeah, place to grow mushrooms. In case you didn't know, mushrooms spread along, like, stone and dirt and pots and that. But that's not what I mean by growing a mushroom. What I mean by growing a mushroom is giant mushrooms. Now, they occur naturally in some places, but you can grow them. Also, I fixed the little thing for horses, so now you can actually see the little bar down there. Oh, dang, the frames. You know what? I'm gonna go back to eight chunks and see if that helps at all. Okay, so it's at 8. There's a little bit of an improvement. But I'm just gonna take this horse and I'm going to show you what I mean by, like, those giant mushrooms. Look, there's one right over there. If I maybe bend the camera a little bit. Yeah, so you see the giant mushroom back there. I'm going to be making a place to grow those. I did a bit of research and I found out what the exact area you need for those is. So I'm going to be making a little area to grow those. And I think that's probably a faster way to get mushrooms than to have them spread. Because you can grow them and cut them down with an axe, maybe with fortune on it. I don't know. And you can get, like, littler mushrooms. And if you have silk touch, you can get the actual mushroom blocks. Can't use shears. Someone told me you could use shears. You can't use shears. They were lying. You have to have silk touch for all the good stuff in this game. And as you know, I've been trying to get silk touch for a very long time. And I still have yet to get it, so yeah, you can probably see how well. It's hard to get silk touch, you know? Anyway, something else I want to do eventually is to make a mob farm, a mob grinder kind of thing. 'Cause, you know, I've been trying to finish up these fireworks and there's just not enough creepers and not enough health in the world to help me get that done. So if we had like a mob spawner with, maybe I could like AFK for a little bit, get some mob drops in that. So yeah, could probably work on that a little bit. But mushroom thing first. I don't really have a design for how I want to do this. All I know, it's gotta be like dark and like tall and wide and stuff. So I'm not entirely sure where I want to put it either. I know I have this place reserved for like if we get excuse me for 1 second. So I know I had this place reserved for like dog houses and things, but yeah. But we might get another dog eventually, and this is still a good place to put them, so yeah, I want to keep this space for the dogs. We might be able to put it up by the factory, which still needs its platform and the little push-out things, and I've built this, but I haven't used it much at all yet, because it only works for oak and birch, so... where else could we put it? Where else could we put it? Shoot. Well, let me look around a bit and see what we got. Might be able to put it around here. Okay. Go into the chicken pen. I don't want them. How many entities are there here? Let's see, where does it say entities? Wow. There's like hundreds. 800. 800. Dang. I don't know what you guys think, but I gotta start killing off some of these animals. And I think I might start with the sheep. Or the chickens, because I have a ridiculous amount of eggs and nothing to do with them. Maybe you guys can give me a little tips on what to do with the eggs, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I thought about it, and I didn't want to build it too far away, because we would have to walk there, and I didn't want to build it too close, because I really don't know how I'm gonna build this yet. So I'm thinking around here, maybe? It wouldn't be too far in the way of the factory, and it's kind of close here. It's not an actual farm either, so yeah, maybe this can be our little industrial section. Industrial. Industry. I want a horse. I want a fast horse. I don't like walking around. What? Okay. So now that we know where we want to build it, we need to figure out what we want to build it out of. I don't know what I want to build it out of, though. So we can probably take a little look at what we got here. I'm gonna put some of this stuff away. I don't think it's quite that necessary. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go through some of my chests and think about what I want this to look like. Now it's going to be a mushroom farm, and the one I built in the place where I kind of test out builds looked a bit like a cookie jar, but I had to use a pickaxe to get in and out because there really isn't supposed to be any light getting in, so I couldn't use a door. I could probably use a piston door though, that would work. But we'll look at that later. So I'm thinking something along the lines of a dome. Maybe a terrarium thing. Without the glass though. Maybe just a stone dome? That just sounds so close to Chrome Dome. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe stone, little patches of andesite and diorite and granite in there. This is granite. I don't really want to put any sandstone in there, but it is in a sand area. Do you think maybe putting sandstone in there would be a good idea? Like dirt and sandstone? Maybe smooth sandstone? No, not smooth sandstone. I don't think I ever see any smooth sandstone. At least not naturally spawned. Hold on, let me just check my little theory here. Ow. Because everything's sandstone down here, and yeah, none of it is natural smooth sandstone. So you know what? I think we'll go with that. Maybe like sandstone and kind of smooth stone stuff. That seems like a good idea. All right, I'll just pop a couple stacks of cobblestone. Well, maybe just a single stack of cobblestone in a furnace for smelting. And here. Nope, that won't do. Oh, got some fish and salmon and chicken. Is there anything else in here? That's cool. I didn't know I had all that. Anyways, okay. split into 4. Alright, so let's just pop these in here. And this should make it go a little faster. There. So we got that going. So I'm just going to double check the conditions for growing giant mushrooms, and I'll meet back up with you guys in a second. So I found out why Minecraft was dropping frames so much. It was because I had another version running at the same time. Silly me. So I tried bringing it back up to 16 frames, and I'm getting the usual 20, 22, 18 frames I usually get when I'm recording. So yeah. I guess I can kind of record in 16 chunk generations, so it's not looking too bad. At least not now. When I started up the world after it stopped recording for some reason, it was dropping frames like nobody's business. Alright, so... Ooh. Thought I heard something. Alright, so... Yeah, if we're gonna have the farm be up here, we're gonna have to clear out some of the sand. And I really adore this shovel so much. So that didn't take any time at all. That took maybe 2 minutes. Alright, so that's a lot of sand. So we can't really use this anymore without having to repair it. So yeah, I'll probably go do that later. Where are my potatoes? Okay, so I looked at Gamepedia, and it says that huge mushrooms need a 7 by 7 by 8 at maximum to grow. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of dirt to kind of mark that out with, and I'll be back in a second. I really like 16 chunks. I can see all the way over to spawn. So I got the dirt. So 7 by 7 by 8. So just let me check the things here. Alright. So I think first we should go up by 8. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what else I should have brought? I should have brought some water. Alright, so we need to build the whole structure kind of around this area. So I'm thinking circle. So it has to be outside of this dirt. Or rather inside of this dirt, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, we can totally be using the inside of this dirt, but we can't have it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it can't be within this box that I'm drawing out. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking a half sphere, I guess you would call. Oh, I ran out. Oh, I'm sad. Alright, so we have this part, but we need to make sure that this circle kind of goes above this. And I don't really want to make another kind of cylinder dome thing like I did over there with the library, just out of little different little chunks and stuff. Because, you know, how boring would that be? Really boring. That's how boring it would be. Maybe we should go for something a little different than a cylinder. Something. What should this be? You know what? I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to step out for a little bit, grab something to eat, think on it a little bit. Maybe I'll come up with a good design for that. Because I want to build that and maybe make like a mushroom soup thing. Because you also need mushrooms for like fermented spider eyes, and you use those for like different kinds of potions, I think. I think. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep on it and come up with a little idea for that. So yeah, I'm gonna sleep on it.